Hello everyone, hola a todos y a todas, bienvenidos y bienvenidas. In this lesson we are going to finish talking about the future tense. You will see we have just a few verbs left and just a few things to clarify, and then we are done with this topic. I mean, not with the future tense, we will be using it a lot and you should be using it a lot because it is very important, but we are done with the whole explanation and the whole grammar things, which is perhaps a bit boring after a while. So, let's jump straight away to the future part 3, el futuro parte 3. Let's see the verbs we have left. We have the verb llegar. Remember, WL is llegar. This means to come. And so, again, I repeat, the basic rule, you leave the verb as it is and then you add as, a, hemos, es, an, depending on the pronoun you want to use, regardless of the first, second, or third conjugation. Okay, so, llegar, yo llegaré, tú llegarás, él, ella, usted llegará, nosotros llegaremos, vosotros llegaréis, ellos, ellas, ustedes llegarán. Very simple, very easy. Then we have beber. We studied comer last time, now we have beber, which means to drink. Again, you leave the verb as it is and you add the suffixes. Yo beberé, tú beberás. Él, ella, usted beberá, nosotros beberemos, vosotros beberéis, ellos, ellas, ustedes beberán. Perfect. Quedarse. Quedarse is a reflective verb. It means to stay in a place. It is, as you can see, reflective, se, and so we have me, te, se, nos, os, se. So, yo me quedaré, tú te quedarás, él, ella, usted se quedará, nosotros nos quedaremos, vosotros os quedaréis, ellos, ellas, ustedes se quedarán. Again, you keep the verb as it is, you add as, a, hemos, es, an, and then, because it is a reflective verb, you have to put the me, te, se, nos, os, se. Remember that if a U is between a Q or a G and an E or an I, and it doesn't have the two dots on top, then the U is not pronounced. In this case, it's quedarse, not quedarse. Quedarse. Very good. Now we have querer. Again, remember the U is not pronounced querer. This verb is a little bit different. It's a little bit irregular. Why? Because we take away the E, as it happens for haber, for saber, poder. You take away the E, and then you add the suffixes. So if you take away the E, you have a double R. You see? Querré. The E disappears, so you are left with the quer, and then with the r, and then you add the suffix. In this case, first person singular, e. So it becomes yo querré, tú querrás, él, ella, usted querrá, nosotros querremos, vosotros querréis, ellos, ellas, ustedes querrán. Let that WR sound. That was complicated. Let's carry on. In the end, it is not a big of an irregularity. Carry on with a few sentences again to understand better how we can use these last verbs we just learned. Mañana me quedaré en casa. So, mañana we have seen it is tomorrow. Me quedaré, I will stay. First person singular, quedar. Me quedaré because the verb is quedarse. En casa, at home. So I will stay home, I will stay at home. En casa. En unos años querré cambiar trabajo. En unos años means in a few years. Unos means a few. Unos años, a few years. Unos días, a few days. Unas semanas, a few weeks. Unas horas, a few hours, etc. So, en unos años, in a few years, querré, yo, first person singular. Remember this WR, querré. I will want. Yes, I didn't tell you. Querer means to want. let's see if so quedarse means to stay, yes. Querer means to want. I don't know if I told you. You probably know it already, but anyway, let's keep it clear. Querer means to want. So, in a few years, I will want to cambiar trabajo, change job. Cambiar, infinitive, to change, trabajo, job. So, querré, I will want, cambiar, to change, trabajo, job. En unos años querré cambiar trabajo. Perfect. Then we have este fin de semana beberemos una cerveza. Este fin de semana means this weekend. Beberemos, we will drink, una cerveza, a beer. Juan llegará en agosto. Juan llegará en agosto. Juan, the subject of the sentence, llegará, third person singular, will come, will arrive, en agosto, in August. Remember that in English we have to capitalize the month, the first letter of each month. In Spanish we don't have to. We leave it like that, not capitalized. Very good. Now for the exercise you now know so well. As always, you have to translate these verbs in Spanish. So whenever you're ready, you can, first pause the video, and then whenever you're ready, you can unpause and see together with me the answer. Okay, let's see. We will come. Nosotros llegaremos. Llegar, first person plural, llegaremos. They will drink. Ellos beberán. Beber, third person plural, beberán. I will want. Yo querré. So querer, you take away the e, and then you add the suffix for the first person singular. Yo querré. We will stay. Nosotros nos quedaremos. Remember nos because it is quedarse. So quedar, you add the suffix for the first person singular. Sorry, for the first person plural. Hemos, quedaremos. Because it is quedarse, that se, that suffix for the reflective verb, goes into nos. Nosotros nos quedaremos. You will drink. Tú beberás if it is second person singular. Vosotros beberéis if it is second person plural. Beber, has, beber, eis. She will want. Ella querrá. Querer, again, you take away the e, and then you add the third person singular suffix. And finally, he will come. Él llegará. Llegar, third person singular suffix. Llegará. Perfect. Another exercise. Again, in this exercise you have a bit more of freedom to say the things you prefer, instead of just translating from a language to the other. ¿Qué beberás mañana? That means, what will you drink tomorrow? My answer, my personal answer, you can give your own answer, will be mañana desayunaré con un café. This means tomorrow I will have breakfast with a coffee. Remember that to have breakfast in Spanish has a dedicated verb, which is desayunar. And desayunar follows the typical regular rule of keeping the verb and then adding the suffix. Mañana desayunaré, first person singular. Con un café, with a coffee. Después beberé agua o un zumo de fruta. Después means after. After that, I will drink, beberé, water, or a fruit juice. Zumo means juice. De fruta means of fruit. So a fruit juice. Por la noche, in the evening, beberé, again, I will drink, un vaso de vino blanco, a glass of white wine. Okay? Very good. Congratulations. Felicidades.